enough of listening to that. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. I'm joined by Mr. Haste.
Yo, yo, yo.
If you guys are new here, on a daily basis, we take a look at NQ, review the price action in the morning, going into the New York session, see what we can do. At night, we take a look back at what happened during the New York session, give you guys the trades that we took. We take a look at some crypto, which is now looking a little better. I'm not saying the bottom is in or the top is in or anything like that, but it is looking much better. And then we also take a look at some stocks. So let's get into it. Let's see what we got today. And yeah, we'll go from there. If anybody has any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments or tag us in chat. We'll get back to you. And what else? That's probably, yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. So let's go here on NQ. If you were with us last night, we were talking about possibly, or Mr. Hayes mentioned, possibly retracing into this range right there of this downwards leg. We are about at that 786, and let's see what price wants to do from here. We had this 24,991 level outlined, kind of rejecting it. Cook through this order block right there, or this whatever breaker block on the 4-hour. But the biggest thing last night that we did mention was a fill of this gap right there on Sunday. So if you remember, we gapped up and we were probably about here somewhere. And we said we can retrace and fill this gap. That will probably be a likely case. So that's what we did overnight. Just got on the 4-hour, give you an idea. You won't really see it, but right there you can see body displaced below here. Then on the 4-hour right here at 2 a.m., there's that candle. 6 a.m. opens up. We're holding the closing price of that previous candle. Let me make sure I have that price on there. Why is the music not playing? What the fuck? Also, let me make sure they can hear you. Talk.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, they can hear you.
Cool.
Why my music not playing? What the hell? Oh my god. I'm like,
This guy.
dude, you can't do everything. The application did not respond. Fuck you. What is this?
I got it. I got it.
Okay. Fucking get your bot in shape, dude.
It's not mine. I didn't make it.
It's your you invited Matchbox in here, which is way better than the fucking, what's the other sailor one?
Red bot. Bitch ass. Red bot.
Yeah, Red Bot can get fucking kicked. Fuck
Red.
Red Bot. Get the fuck out of here, Red Bot. Anyways, you can see the closing price of this candle, something that we talk about all the time. It's your 2 a.m. candle. Oh, and that's what I was talking about. That 2 a.m. candle, how it gives the manipulation to either side, and then whether or not we like displace it. There's that 2 a.m. candle. You can see that gave us that manipulation during the London session / New York set or / Asian session in midnight. And then this 6 a.m. candle opens up. We're holding the closing price of this previous 2 a.m. candle, and we get that continuation to the upside. Over here on the hourly, right, we had a small little fair value gap that we did go through right there after filling this gap over here. So small little fair value gap turns into a little inverse fair value gap. Price comes down to retest it at 7 a.m. Gets a nice continuation above. We continue going. 5 and 15 minute are much better for us to look at. Initially, if you guys are with us, we're talking about potentially retracing into just like the London session OTE, which price didn't do, but we gapped up through this fair value gap on the 15 minute, came back to retest it right there, 845. Going to the London session, we saw a little retrace right there, right? But the candle on the 15 minute had a blunt top and price was still looking like it wanted to continue to the upside. So right at open, we come back at 9:30, sweep the bottom of this candle, get that outside candle to the upside. And on the 5 minute, we had this fair value gap. If you guys were in the stream this morning, we were talking about taking this trade and we took it, made a good chunk and fucked off. We played it to the upside of the levels that we had outlined, right? This was 216. No, where do we? This is like our entry. 281 ticks. That's good, you know? I don't care what price does the rest of the day, even though, you know, this was a run and a half, but take what's given. We have our set targets and we fuck off. We don't take any more trades. But it's pretty awesome, right? A little fair value gap held right there, continuation to the upside. And you can see also this VIX fix indicator that we always use just to give us a little bottom indicator almost. Sometimes it works, right? It's you have to know the context. It's not just It's not just, oh, every time it flashes green, you're getting fucking take a long. All right, you have to pair it with liquidities or anything else that can provide you that move to the upside. Let me give you a little quick example. This is going to be our lesson for today. Like right here, right? You can see this VIX fix is just absolutely fucking ripping, right? Could have taken a long at every single one of these bars and you would have gotten fucked up until probably this point where VIX fix was already dried off. But you can see that over here to the left, we barely have any liquidities up until this point, right? We had these ones, but that's 24,405. So if we go back, 24,405. What day were we on? We're like right here. 24,405, right? If you took a long at every single one of these green bars that was at 24,405 liquidity, you would have gotten stopped out. Because you can see this range was fucking absolutely enormous. Fucking 600 point single 5-minute candle. That's a little much, right? Regular 500. So that's what we're saying. Context matters in whatever situation you might be in. Similar thing right here, right? We do sweep this London low, but you can see this fix is lighting up, right? And we can pair it with that liquidity sweep right there, where bodies are now staying above that liquidity. That gives us a better continuation to the upside or better reversal point. Similar thing, no, not during the midnight. Where else? Over here was a good one too. I believe we had some liquidity to the left over here. But you can see how the bodies are now closing some sort of liquidity over here, right? And that gives us that reversal to the upside. So lack of displacement is what we're looking for if we're pairing something with VIX fix, or if you're trading this. And then a continuation to the upside, similar with this one right there, right? You can see this VIX fix going off. We're tapping into this 15-minute order block plus that 5-minute fair value gap right there. Price is not willing to get through it, but right at 9:30, we get that manipulation to the downside below this previous 15-minute candle right there as well. Body's closing above it. So yeah, that gives us a good move to the upside where we still have those liquidities that we outlined, sweep those, and we get the reversal. And then similar thing right here, right? We come down, VIX fix is going off. We have that low right there. We sweep it. We don't see any displacement. Combining those two together, we get a reversal to the upside. Same thing with just like looking at those previous 15-minute candles, right? There's that 15-minute candle opening up. There's your previous 15-minute candle low. What happened to the music? I'm still not hearing anything.
The bots broke on their end,
Man.
and Fred bot sucks.
Yeah, never
So
mind.
we're raw dogging today.
No Fred bot. Okay. All right. We're gonna continue raw dogging this then. All right, so we got that sweep, right, and then the continuation to the upside to sweep these tops. Retracing into this fair value gap, rejecting off this 12-hour level, right? And that's what we're saying. Just kind of playing to our targets and then fucking off. I don't care if it goes past this, right? You can keep runners and do it, but I prefer to just like play a solid game and then fuck right off. Don't need to overstay our welcomes here in the market, especially with the way the price action moves these days. I would just get these rippers to the upside. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, going into tomorrow, like we said, probably just keep an eye on this range, the 786 especially. We're still in this big fair value gap. Possibility come tap this order block right here. Right there, OB, and see what we do from there. Like we said, everything's up to the price action, the reactions that we see from those liquidities. It's the biggest thing, right? If we displace through it, we are going to continue to the upside. Displace meaning an aggressive move like we did over here, right? There's an aggressive move through all of those liquidities, nothing to the downside, but we displace these to the upside. Okay, cool. We're seeing a little bit of a reversal, and this is also a bit of an aggressive trade right against the trend. So I would say we can still possibly see actually. Ooh. On my aiming, but this daily could give us a falling 3.
Outside day.
Yeah, outside day plus falling 3. That would be fucking disgusting.
I'd almost want to see it sweep the high first, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like
for sure,
the high needs to go first before anything. The previous daily high needs to go first, and then we can start thinking and wondering about those outside days. This is a nice run today. What is it? 6,000, 7,000, 2,000 tickles. That's a good one. Yeah, let's see. There's our 12-hour level. So yeah, we're coming into that 25.01350 level that we have here as well. 25.013. So keep your eyes on that. That's those 12-hour levels, right? Previous resistance broken, shown as support, broken again, shown as resistance, broken, shown as support. Now we're back below it, so we want to see if that's gonna hold us resistance now and give us that other move to the downside. Weekly so far, inside week. Monthly on and Q has swept previous monthly low and are now retracing back. So I want to see how this turns out. We're not gonna sit here predict price. We're gonna play what's in front of us. All right, take it a day at a time. And that's why I like to just come in here in the morning, do those outlines during the morning session, just to see how the interaction went. Because if we're trading an intraday chart, there's not a reason for me to be looking at anything higher than like a 4-hour, honestly. But on like stocks or crypto, when we're looking at those dailies, that's when we're really like, okay, yeah, monthlies and weeklies really matter on those. Same thing with the stocks, because we're looking at much higher price, and I don't need to see anything on like the 4-hour on the stock. But on crypto, if I'm really looking for a solid entry, then yeah, we're gonna want to drop down to that 4-hour and see what price wants to do there. Let's see, which one am I in? Veterinary. Vet didn't look too bad. I don't know if you got. I think ICP we were talking about.
ICP I like a lot, but it needs to hold this 4-hour. Like, it didn't really get a displacement. It got the CISD on the 4-hour. It has to hold this like
Oh
weekly
yeah.
open and OTE on the 1-hour.
Mm-hmm. Solid SFP on the daily too, but nothing that's like worthwhile. I would say yet. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. Saying party was another one I was looking at. That one fucking just gushed.
That
God. Oh my fucking party, dude. Golly.
that did so good.
That. Yeah, that's a good breakout right there.
Oh yeah, and that NQ, that key level I talked about the other day, that daily CISD level, we haven't closed an hourly candle above it yet.
Have not.
No, just sat at it.
551.
24,966.
Not 966. Okay. I see. 2.1. Yeah. I'm still looking at this 24,991 as well. That clean rejection off of it. See what they want to do out here. But yeah, previous daily high sweep would be fucking perfect. And then see what we could do from there. Bat. What else was good on here? XMR, okay. Usual. Party went so fucking good. Golly. Mm. See, banana. That one's had a good pump. 1 inch held this OTE nicely.
Yep.
On the daily, above the 200 now. XRP, were telling me about it. This bitch.
Sold it okay.
REI, Mubarak, Res. Let's see. Gava's out. Displacing that CISD. New layer. What else? Fun gives some fucking crazy runs. So with this SFP, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some sort of fucking ripper.
Oh, fart. I like more than a lot of them. Really nice daily CISD. You have to look at the Coinbase chart though.
Okay. I'm just posting about fun. See that thing about it's like type 3 fun. Have you seen that?
No.
There's like there's type 1, I don't know what it is, type 2 fun, I don't know what it is, but type 3 fun is doing something that's not fun at all.
Yep.
Which one was I looking at?
Fart.
Fart. Coinbase, fart. Fart coin. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that sweep. It looks good. Because this previous weekly low sweep is nice. I like that.
Yep. And held above it.
This monthly could close really fucking nicely. This monthly closes above this right there. That would be fucking phenomenal. Above 3191. That would be phenomenal. Oh, that's right above right above the monthly open. Duh. I like that. There you go. What else we got here on? So let's look at the big names. Bitcoin, pretty decent little pump above the weekly. Same thing that we outlined on my Twitter. I mentioned something about Bitcoin just having just a little bit of strength going into the week, given given that we're retracing back into this monthly close, right? And it's something that we talk about in terms of candle structure, right? Open, low, high, close is what you get on a candle. The monthly is obviously manipulated to the upside, gave us a high, gave us hopefully a low. So now it's, or open, high, low, and now it's supposed to give us a close somewhere, right? We're not going to close a blunt candle unless they really want to within the next 6 days, pump it to the downside 8 more percent. And then it closes somewhere in the 74, which would be nasty, right? But they can leave a little wick and then give the next monthly a little bit more room to just expand to the downside and really give us that, like maybe open, low, high, closed into December. But that's just it's just what we're looking at here. Don't quote me on anything. So far, and we're holding that 786 pretty okay right now. I like that we closed above this blunt candle right there too. Weekly fair value gap. We didn't close below it. Closed right in it. That's not bad. ETH, same thing. Right. Let's look at that monthly. That 4-hour fair value gap holds really nicely right there. There's still no CISD yet. So if we were looking for longs, we'd want something like this, right? Retest of that CISD and then continuation through all of these. That would give us a better reversal, an idea to the upside. Much better than whatever we got going on here. Unless on the daily, right? Unless we're looking on the daily, then like whatever they want to do out here, displace that, retest it, continue to the upside from here. It's kind of the idea that would make me, okay, cool. I'm now confident in taking some longs on these and holding them for a long term rather than, okay, we're just fucking scalping liquidities here right now, looking for something, right? Pump. Take a look at pump. Your eye itches. Pump has an SFP on the daily 4-hour. 4-hour could come back, retest the CISD, and then see something out of it. But we need the CISD to hold on pump. It's on pump. Anything else that looks decent here?
Not really. Soul still looks good.
Soilana. Yeah, almost at the daily SFP. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hourly has already gotten the CISD. That was a solid one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That daily CISD would be fucking awesome. See what they do out of it. What do we got for news tomorrow? Core. News tomorrow. Core CPI. Core retail sales. PPI. Retail sales month over month. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And then 10 o'clock pending home sales, Richmond Manufacturing Index. So some of those market things to look for. Maybe some Trump speech probably too. An unscheduled Trump tweet as well. Stonks. Let's see. DG Love. Okta. I'm still liking
He
Okta.
did so good.
Still liking Okta here. I feel like this can be decent with this little daily. You said DE did good? Freaking hope so. Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. This sweep on the is a little disgusting, but let's see what she wants to give us out of here. Did I post Okta yesterday? I'm going to target Libby on win dash. Let's see here. Okta. It's on Okta. Target getting fucking cooked up. God damn. Fucking cook. Win Apple. ABT, nice sweep. Adobe, Affirm. AI, AMD bouncing on the 200. But lower. And Nev getting fucking cooked up. BC, Selch. I'm out of tea. Cop, Daily Sweep, CrowdStrike. Seen a little bit of a bounce on these names.
Upstart's okay.
Eepst.
Oh, CLX I like. Monthly,
Yeah.
weekly.
Yep. I've been looking at that one, but you're like, options don't move too well on this
Look
one.
at the 3-month even.
The OTE of this range.
Yeah, it looks good.
Right into 705. I do like this one. Got that weekly daily. Costco, Savannah, Dallas, Doku, Duck, Quack. I guess ES coming into that 200. EMA out here. Yeah, previous daily high sweep, I think, will be the determining factor here.
Yep.
Needs to see what they want to do. Google, nice gapper. Hood, IBM. Lockheed Martin, keep selling her. Lockheed could maybe 705, 786 of this range. Till we get a New Year's surprise with a new fucking drone or some shit. Meta, decent bounce, Triple M. Yeah, nothing that I'm liking here. Netflix decent move out of this area, like we wanted to see. It was this weekly fair value gap. Yeah, holding the 50% of that previous weekly low sweep too. Let's see something. Maybe at least into the OT of this range. Right here. Selected the wrong thing. OT of that range right there. Yeah, nothing that's it's like wow. It's wowing me right now. It's probably all I
PLX
got.
was about it I had.
Yeah. Probably all I got if that's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not forcible conditions.
Yeah. I think that's towards the end of the month. That's typically the price action that we'll see, especially
And year.
Yeah, and year, and also 2 fucking holidays this week. So, fuck is let me see. Is the market on Thanksgiving? Yeah, Black Friday. That's what the answer is. Okay. So Thanksgiving Day close, but they are open for a shortened session on Black Friday. Nasdaq are fully closed on Thanksgiving with no regular trading session that day. Bond markets are also closed on Thanksgiving, observation federal holiday. Black Friday, both NICE and Nasdaq are open but close at 1 p.m. Eastern. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So yeah, I mean, a closed day and a half day, so pretty much 3 days this week. Tomorrow and Wednesday is all we got left in this weekly candle. So pick your trades sporadically. That will do it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for tuning in. As always, make sure you go check out www.papertraders.io. It's the best way to see what we're all about, see what the community brings to you guys, see the tools that we offer. Also, you're able to look at the past streams that we had on there. By clicking that View Past Streams button, we'll bring you to our YouTube channel. Just see our track record. All the morning streams are on there. All the evening streams are on there. Check out those weekly reviews too, especially the ones at the beginning of the month, because there's a lot of good information on there for the stocks and how they're doing now. Check out Mr. Hazed at Hazed Beats. Get him to 3,000 followers. We're going to do a lifetime membership giveaway. There's one more left on the website. After that, it's only going to be probably up to giveaways. So whenever he gets those 3,000 followers, we'll do that giveaway. 2,000 followers for me, I'll call my job and quit it in a Trump voice. Say, good afternoon. This is Donald. Kitten, I'm sorry, but Eddie doesn't work with you. And yeah, we'll do daily streams every day. We're already doing it, but they'll be extended, I will say. What else? Get some people in here. Get your mom in here. Get your dad in here. 250 viewers when we get that target. We'll do another giveaway, but we'll just give away some merchandise. So some hats, stickers, whatever you want. We'll give it to you. But other than that, thank you guys. Appreciate you. Love you. The best way to support us is to share the stream. Give it a like. Spread the word. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. Mr. Haste, any wise words?
No, sir.
Alrighty. You guys have a beautiful night. Peace out.